The universe and what's hidden beyond it have been fuel for thought and imagination since the beginning of time.
Out there is a lot bigger than we think it is.
At the Montana Learning Center, astronomer and teacher Ryan Hanaho knows the exploration of our skies knows no limit.
It's big sky country, and it's also big sky country after dark, too.
The Learning Center's 2 Montana observatories are the largest public use sites in the state. This telescope is a whopper. Ryan uses a remote control to slide the roof off so the machine is open to the outdoors.
A big ladder gets me up to the eyepiece.
Climb the ladder on a clear night. You'll get an up-close look at the wonders above us. It's for basic stargazing.
Purely visual, so you can only use your eye. You can't take pictures with this because it doesn't track.
Ryan takes us to the robotic observatory where telescopes can take pictures of outer space, like this one, set up for deep sky photography.
When it's dark out, we can take high-resolution, high-speed pictures of galaxies, nebula, star clusters.
This telescope has its own specialty.
It allows me to take really wide shots of the sky.
It's designed for pictures of the Milky Way, our own galaxy. Ryan's still setting up this telescope, which will take us to galaxies beyond our own.
Astronomers theorize that there are billions of stars in our galaxy alone, and there's billions and billions of galaxies out there.
The Andromeda resides 2.5 million light years away. That means the light we see through a telescope left that object 2.5 million years ago.
Looking through a telescope is essentially, you know, you're looking through a time machine. You're looking into the past.
The mystery of space has spurred expansion at the Learning Center. It will open another observatory in June.
In our expansion, we are putting a lunar and planetary telescope in, and so that would allow you to photograph like planets like Jupiter, Saturn, Mars.
Photographed in the greatest detail you've ever seen. It will be the largest robotic telescope in the state. The new observatory, like its predecessors, will be built off Canyon Ferry Lake. By overlooking Canyon Ferry Lake, the observatory is in an ideal spot because it offers an extraordinary view of the night sky away from city lights. Ryan says the water sucks the heat out of the atmosphere, creating ideal conditions for sky watching.
When you're looking through a telescope over the lake, the star or the planet or the object that you're viewing is a lot more precise.
7 sky cameras pointing in different directions are mounted on the observatories. In July 2021, the cameras recorded the brightest meteor ever captured here. It was a fireball the size of a basketball.
It was brighter than the full moon.
The Learning Center also partners with the Perez Observatory in New Mexico. New Mexico Sky's remote observatories allows Montana students and teachers to control and download pictures from their telescopes.
NASA has instrumentation there. You know, they went from having like 1 remote telescope 22 years ago. Now they have upwards of 75.
You can use your iPad to work this one. Imagine that it's outside at nighttime. Just pick a spot in the sky.
Just tell the telescope to go to the California Nebula.
Then look through the eyepiece and see the California Nebula. Ryan built his first telescope in middle school.
And then I went on in high school to be a part of the team that put the first remote-controlled telescope online for students and teachers to use.
The day after high school, he went to work for New Mexico Skies. Today, in Montana, he's passing all that knowledge on to other aspiring astronomers. Kevin Mackey, NBC, Montana.